So
Hello,
hello,
welcome back.
welcome back.
After
It's been a year, man.
another year, yeah.
Yeah, it's
We
a
promised
long
our
time.
viewers to give another episode, but we were,
We were slightly busy.
yeah,
We
we were
can say.
busy.
Yeah,
Not slightly, we were a lot busy.
we were a
Yeah,
lot busy. Yeah,
so yeah.
that's true. But
So
like
that's the thing.
we have come back, and I think we will be consistent now.
Yeah,
Let's hope for the best.
yeah.
And yeah, there are many interviews which we have planned for
Mm.
the future. So let's try to execute it once at a time. So we'll just
Yep.
once again
Do
interview us.
one-on-one
Yeah,
and interview each other
each other. Yeah.
and see what's been happening for the past 1 year. And
Yep.
between the time we haven't been speaking
Publicly,
on the
I will say.
podcast page, yeah, publicly. Yeah, that's there.
So yeah, what's up? What's going on in our life right now? Let's just talk about it first.
Yeah. So let's speak it from our own personal development view.
Yep.
So both of us have been started, going to each other's house and sparring.
Yes.
Yeah, as
I mean, I can see that knuckle
yeah,
being red.
yeah,
Oh, God
that's the
damn.
thing. But yeah, it's one habit that I learned from my MMA and kickboxing
Hmm.
gym
Hmm.
that at least when you have a certain skill set, you should have the audacity to develop it and at least try yourself that are you able to perform it in a good way.
Yeah.
That's why we started sparring
Yes.
each other, and yeah, man,
And like
there are
the
gloves kept above.
yeah. Oh, is it visible?
No, it's not.
So yeah, I mean the basic thing about us starting sparring and
Yeah.
this boxing and martial art or any
Martial
combat
arts,
sport.
yeah.
I think for me personally, it's because personally I think that the gym makes us stiff, makes our body stiff,
Yeah,
and any kind of sport is needed for us. I
yeah,
think personally
exactly.
to make our body feel more flexible, mobility increase hota hai,
Yeah,
and which is needed
yeah,
because at after some time now. Like you can literally feel your muscles getting tired and exhausted and stiff, like you can't even move like this,
yeah.
which makes our body literally stiff.
True.
So to increase that flexibility, we have started doing sparring, which is helping us a lot.
Yeah.
I feel.
And one of the thing that I've started to also understand with like the way we are doing sparring, and along with that, I've started to read a book called Mastery. It's
Hmm.
by Robert Greene.
Hmm.
Um, that book kind of emphasizes that we all humans, like male, female, both, we all have hunter gatherer brains, and
Yeah.
like men in specific, we have testosterone, we have like all the muscle, and we tend to fight a lot. We have that aggression,
Yes,
that
yes,
violence, that
yes.
like tilt towards violence. But we never even think about where did this come from. So
Mhm.
in that book, I kind of got to know that this is from millions of years, and us humans have evolved through that, but that brain has been consistent, and we have like
Yeah.
remodeled it in a way so that we can at least perceive threats. And with sparring, we have both of us have observed that we kind of experience ourselves,
Yeah. True.
because you remember that you told me that before sparring, man, I couldn't, like, I get scared, I am very
Yeah.
cautious,
I mean,
I feel like if I get hurt, I'll be down like
I
for
guess that's a
many days.
basic human tendency,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Because uh, I remember one like extraordinary quote of Sir, like the legend Mike Tyson.
yeah.
Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face, which
Yeah,
is
that's
true.
true. That's
Because
true. That's true.
I mean, everyone has that inside them that everyone can fight. Everyone has that reflexes in themselves.
Yeah,
Like if someone punches, yeah, you can retaliate back.
yeah.
But no one has that experience of getting punched in the face, and
Exactly.
that's the main thing.
Exactly. Everyone, thinks that they'll do this, they'll do that if
Yeah.
if they see a punch coming and all
Yes,
that.
true.
But you know, it's it's like 0.1 to 0.2 seconds to land a punch on someone.
And if a punch lands on us now,
Yeah.
then it's like, oh fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Then everyone gets
We can get blacked
stumbled.
out, unconscious, or
True.
maybe like just jizzed out. Like,
Yeah,
what the
jizzed
fuck
out,
is
yeah.
going to happen? What the fuck is happening? We won't know what is happening.
Hmm.
And for that, at least, us sparring, we will be,
Yeah, it
inculcating
boosts our confidence,
those habits,
habits.
so that we'll be at least our brains won't be slow, and we won't be just in our minds. We'll be at least in our body and in the living, in the flesh,
Yeah.
just as God
But
says.
like this is for everyone. That I told earlier that gym makes our body stiff. So I'm pretty sure many of you, like everyone plays some kind of sports, whether it's football or boxing or badminton, cricket, everything. So just follow that sport. Even it's fine if you don't want to play it professionally.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own time period. Like someone gets to that professional level, someone doesn't.
Yeah,
It's
someone
fine.
doesn't.
But to keep your body actually healthy and fit, you should play any kind of sport
Yeah.
which you're playing.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
2-3 days back, I told you that I don't remember some sport that I have not played.
Yeah.
It's the vastness of the sport playing and the ability for you to be physically active, to play any sport that is like being put towards you or being put in your hands. That shows the capability of a person that in future, if any problem arises, he has the capability to at least face it, not run from it. That's why I guess Mike Tyson also told that everyone has a plan until they get punched in the faces, because we always live in that delusional world until and unless we have that reality gets struck to us.
Yeah.
And after that, we start to realize, oh shit, we are
nothing.
We are nothing.
There's always someone above us.
We are shit. We are meant to be nothing. We have to become something.
I mean, this is also one point that everyone thinks at certain level, at certain point of their life, that we are at the top of the world, which is not true. And again, this phrase applies to those people, because whenever they get punched in the face or if they face any kind of difficulty in their life, they instantly get the reality check.
Yeah. And after that, there are also two types of people. One person will be like, okay, I have to get back at this. That person will start training, start developing himself or herself, anyone, and just going above the ladder.
Respect to those people. Always.
Respect to those people. But then the second type of person is like, they'll choose the victim mentality. They'll be like, why does the fuck this happen to me always, and all that. They'll just go spiraling downwards, and it's like they don't have any motivation in themselves, and they just don't see that sometimes the problem that comes to them arises from them. It's not something external.
They feel like bad things only happen to them.
Exactly. It's like we ourselves used to be one of them.
True.
But then after that, both of us started to develop each other, and it was like that hand in hand combination of development, and we just soared high. We just wanted to see what really life is, what really life felt like,
and we just continue to do it.
Yeah, exactly. We didn't stop. It's like us brushing in the morning, or us showering, or us eating something. It's like it's a habit. We have to do it every day. So similar to that, self development is something that makes us 1% better every day. Also, at least 1%.
I mean, you have given me the book named Atomic Habits, which you have also read. So can you just tell briefly about what that book is about? Because it's actually a trending book and everyone should read it.
Yeah.
Because it's a really nice book.
Okay. So I remember the book, and I can tell you some few things about it.
Yeah.
So first was that I got to know that every habit comes from a certain desire. So if imagine I want to get fit, I won't magically say to my mind that I want to get fit and I'll get fit. I have to inculcate certain habits, certain practices that I should be doing every day, so that slowly and steadily that process will take place and the final result will start to come. And then after that, the habit will change. Maybe after I've got fit, maybe I have to get bulked, or maybe I have to
leaned
or anything. It's upon the person. So yeah, like Atomic Habits, one of the thing was about that. And there are many things about it, how to develop a good habit, how to remove a bad habit. And in bad habit, like how to remove a bad habit, I kind of learned that you should keep the triggers away from you. Like imagine if someone has a habit of smoking, and he has that habit of going to that peculiar place and smoking and doing all that stuff there only. And he's not bringing it home, but whenever he's around that place, he feels like, oh, I need a smoke, that way. So in the book, it kind of showed me, and for anyone who is struggling with any addiction and all that,
Mm.
it showed me that you should remove the triggers
Yeah.
of the addiction
Mm.
and replace it with something, because sometimes when you have a bad addiction and you remove it, then you have nothing to replace it with, and it's just there. It's like you have some things in your life, some things in your day, and there is just that empty space between the day, and you can't do anything there. Any habit that is bad is not actually bad. It is because we have no self control over it. So if imagine a person is addicted to alcohol,
Yeah.
smoking,
Yeah.
or things on the internet. If he's not in control of what he is doing, then that is a bad addiction.
Yeah.
If you're in control of, imagine reading a book. So imagine if you read a book today and you didn't read it tomorrow, and it's your habit since many days, and you don't whine about it. You're like, shit, I didn't read a book, shit. That habit should not be in control of you. You should be in control of your habit. You should not lose your sense. Actually, also I remember this one thing, that in Atomic Habits it was told that every habit has its pros and cons, but the best of the habits, like self-development, working out, or staying hydrated, or eating clean,
maybe sprinting,
all that stuff. Those habits have more pros than cons. Like the ratio of pros to cons is like maybe 10:1 or 15:2, maybe like that. But in a bad habit, it's like the exact opposite. The cons are very high and the pros are very less. That's why they are termed as good and bad.
So we talked about Mike Tyson, right?
Yeah.
The phrase.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. What do you think about the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul fight? And,
so it's just 1 week away, right?
Yeah, it's
only 1 week away.
Yeah.
I mean, the fight is really interesting, I would say, because Mike Tyson is now like what, 60 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
And have you seen that guy's physique?
Bro, his old,
Like,
his
what
friend or
the
trainer said when he met him while training, like maybe 2-3 weeks back, that you have been in the best shape of your life ever.
Yeah, exactly.
And we were like, bro, we don't even know this guy, and this guy is saying that he has been in the best shape of his life now. That shows some level of dedication. That actually shows some level of commitment towards work.
I mean, I still think that even though Mike is in his best shape, according to that guy, I don't know that person personally, but according to that, I feel like it would be a tough fight because he looks in a great shape, Mike. But again, looking at his age, Jake Paul is just too young, and
it's like when I saw the fight coming up now, I was like, man, Mike is going to bust him up. But then along with that, I also thought that, bro, this guy is his father's age. Why is he fighting? Like, does he have any dignity or like self-respect? What the hell is this?
I mean,
I didn't feel good only, man. Like,
I think I'm going to say something controversial again, but I guess that but I guess that this boxing bout must be, kind of, they have already fixed this match.
Okay, this
is scripted, kind of.
Could be one thing.
I think that they will, just do this like an exhibition fight, and they will just accept for a draw. I personally think this will happen.
That could be one thing.
Yeah.
I had I guess seen Mike Tyson sparring, but like friendly sparring.
Yeah, okay.
And in that I saw what Mike Tyson is. The power, the going low and just hitting the hook, the uppercut, the hook, the jab. I also wanted to tell you that one of the person on a podcast said that when Mike Tyson hits, he not hits your face. He wants his fist to go beyond it. Go beyond it. That's why many people, in his era had been just straight out laid, knocked out. That was because of that. And his arms were like maybe like a truck, big truck, just smashing you.
I mean, still, like, looking at his speed and everything, he can do that exact same thing to Jake Paul.
Exactly.
But I mean, again, just like I said, I think it will be a scripted fight, kind of.
Maybe it could be.
It could be.
I am feeling that I don't want it to be a scripted match because
you want to see Jake Paul get knocked the fuck out.
Yeah, I want that. And Mike Tyson has put all in for this fight.
Hmm.
And him being 58, I don't think that it should be scripted or it would be scripted. Because nevertheless, if it had to be scripted, Mike Tyson wouldn't have trained so much hard for it. It would have been just like, okay, I'm training 1 week before the fight and I'm just going all in. It would have been like that. Yeah, that's a very controversial topic.
We don't know, yeah.
We want our viewers to think on it. Let us
And
know
yeah,
your comments on that.
know your comments on it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But now let's see. It's just
Yeah.
1 week away.
Yeah,
We'll
let's
see it
see,
on
yeah.
Netflix, I guess.
And yeah, recently, we were saying 1 week away. Just 2 days back, we saw Trump won
Oh, yeah.
versus
Yes.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
And I don't know how to pronounce it. Yeah, it's something like that. But more than America, I think the world was happy when Trump won because
I mean, everyone are like,
We
all of a
elected
sudden
a
are
leader.
making good connections with United States of America. Like, that's peculiar, actually. That's actually pretty peculiar to see.
For me,
But I mean, he's just elected as a president, right? He's not a president yet, but like people
when
but-
you get elected, you become the
no,
president.
no, that's true. But I think he will start his president run.
Yeah.
I think on 1st January. Like right now, currently it's still Joe Biden, if I'm not wrong.
Okay, I don't really know about this. Maybe you're right.
But like if you think like that, then why are people of USA are celebrating so much and they are saying that the connections which are built with other countries, like maybe Russia.
Yeah.
You have seen like Putin, maybe he called Putin, I guess, and he talked about Ukraine war to stop it.
Narendra Modi also
Shri
congratulated
Narendra
him
Modi
on Twitter.
also.
He was like, yeah, I'm very happy for you. We'll need to strengthen our connections more.
Hmm.
Main goal.
But I mean, it's peculiar that people are already celebrating and they're already saying that because of Trump already, like, it's not even been a week, but yet everyone are making good connections with USA and everything.
And one major thing about this is that Trump is a very forward-thinking person. He just doesn't care if you're a male, female, black, white, Hispanic, Mexican. He doesn't even care. He just wants, if you are able to do the work, I'll hire you. That's the mentality of every businessman. In him being a businessman, we can see that this is a very good ideology. Like, if someone says that, oh, just because I'm a female, you don't want to hire me, the Trump government will be saying that, no, you don't do the work, that's why. Maybe because of that. And it will be the same for a man also. If a man doesn't work, and if he's supposedly black, he'll be like, okay, just because I'm black, you're being racist. No, that's not the case. If you're not working, you'll be just removed. You just have to show your hard work, your action. If you just say, and you don't do. Guy's just savage. He called Elon Musk.
I mean,
he called one famous, they call a comedian, I think. And that guy just roasted the fuck out of everyone. Kamala Harris, her supporters, her funders, like
even Biden.
Biden is just like, I feel like he's like the scapegoat of the I don't know, Democratic
Party, yeah.
I think.
True.
Because the work he's doing is equal to the brain cells that I'm using when I'm asleep. Zero. Literally. Like, we don't even see any of the work that he's doing. And now when Trump is coming and in his opposition Kamala Harris is there, her ideologies are like woman empowerment, woman, like workforce, woman job opportunities and all that. We agree with that. Isn't Trump giving that? Give something different, give something new. What's,
like, it's the obvious thing.
It's the obvious thing.
It's the obvious thing to do to improve your country.
Yeah, exactly. And we are also, we are also forward-thinking people and we want someone to have that. But Trump doesn't just gives bias on if you're a male or a female. He
believes in equality more.
Yeah.
Which equality actually is needed for a country.
His peers, the party candidates and all those people, majority of them are females also.
True.
So why the hell will he be, opposing something?
Exactly.
The thing that Kamala Harris.
But I mean, Donald Trump is an American badass for real.
Yep.
Like, have you seen? Yeah, you might have. Of course, you might have seen that. Like, one guy shot him from the crowd, and it just the bullet.
It grazed his
ear.
ear.
It grazed his ear.
Yeah.
Bro, that was a fucking badass move. And he was like standing like this.
Yeah, and that's actually courage.
True.
when you get hit and you drop, you have two choices:
Get
whether
up.
to stay dropped or get up.
Get up, yeah.
And he chose to get up, and that shows that he has the mental resilience and the capability to get up every single time.
And at the age of 78.
Exactly, bro. That's like, imagine if
Bro.
like literally compare
one
it to
fact?
Joe Biden riding a cycle. He fell and he's like he's falling.
I mean, when he was
He didn't even get up.
he was going up towards the aeroplane, like he literally he was stumbling like this. And
Yeah,
meanwhile,
exactly.
Trump be like this. But nah, like genuinely, the fact that Biden, when he was elected 4 years ago,
Yeah.
as a president of US, was was I think younger than what Trump is right now.
Bro,
And still, the resiliency of Trump is like
imagine.
crazy good, man. Is genuinely an American badass.
Yeah,
For real.
he's badass. I really like his one ideology that he doesn't ever drinks alcohol and all that stuff. I think it was because of his brother or dad.
No, I don't know about this thing.
Yeah. He spoke it on the Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh, okay.
Like way before, I guess 1-2 years back. Just because I guess his brother or dad was like suffering from alcohol problem, addiction, what we spoke about, bad addiction. And that caused him to understand that alcohol is really bad for you. Yeah, we understand that. Yeah, it is not in moderation, very bad.
It's everyone's principle, yeah. It depends on everyone's principle. I mean, drinking alcohol is not a bad thing, I would say, but drinking it on a regular basis is a bad thing.
It is a very
Definitely.
bad thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have done research on this many times, and I know for this for a fact that many researchers have said themselves, not just scientists, researchers and fellow podcasters have said this, that alcohol has zero benefit for your body, and it has 100% negative effects on your body. It always does negative to your body. And I understand that if you're consuming it every day, how much negativity is going to pile up in your body, and it's going to come out in the form of cancer or maybe some brain hemorrhage or maybe heart attack, anything could happen. So it's rather to have control over your body, and your choice is your mind.
I mean, controlling over your body is the only thing which people lack.
Yeah.
Like we talk about 90%, 95% people. Everyone has a good mentality, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, they try to implement a good mentality in themselves always.
Yeah.
But to implement it correctly and to actually, stay focused on it and maintain the discipline is the difficult part, which almost everyone fails.
Yeah.
Almost everyone fails.
That's the hard part.
That's the hard part. And I mean, talking about my personal experience, always like if I have to control over myself about anything, like for example, hunger or maybe lust related anything, it's pretty hard. It's really hard. Like it's like your hand always shakes to hold your phone or to eat something.
Do that action.
Yeah. But it's everything is here. Everything is here. True.
Yep.
If you can control this now, you can control any part of your body and your life, basically.
That's why they say there is a difference between bad and good addiction.
True.
Your mind. If you can control your mind, it's a good addiction. If you can't and it's controlling you, it's bad. Let it be any good addiction.
Yeah. So coming back to Donald Trump, my thought about this is, I personally think it's not controversial. Please don't do anything to me. It's just my opinion. I think like this because I'm Indian and my friends are also planning to go there, planning to settle there.
Two of our close friends.
Yeah, two of our close friends. So because of that, I have some concern that maybe Trump might he might create an issue regarding Indians going there, like living there. Okay. So it might be difficult to get the green card now, even more.
That could be a good issue.
Because
I think he could not make it an issue. He could maybe make the rules more strict so that whoever is getting the green card or whoever is coming to that country will be undergone through a steady process of checks and balances so that there would be no error in the system. There have been many terrorist attacks in both India and US. So both of us will be, if we'll be working in harmony, it will be much better rather than just not allowing someone else to enter. Maybe reverse the roles. That doesn't happen in India.
I mean, the connections with US is pretty good
Yeah.
of India.
Yeah.
So that's a positive thing. That's a good point to note,
Yeah.
because that would help our students or our enthusiasts who want to work for something, some good company or on some good level.
Yeah.
It will be a good
Maybe,
thing
and if
for
they
them.
don't have the opportunities here, they can
Unlike
at least
Canada,
avail them
though.
there.
Canada
Canada is
has,
fucked. We don't want to talk about that.
yeah.
Don't want to talk about that.
I mean, they have literally turned India into an enemy country for themselves.
And
So
now they see that their economy is dropping. Boom, boom, boom. Boof. Down, down, down we go.